Do you give Jaxson Dart any chance to upset Denver?
I'm going to say this looking at one of the greatest Broncos of all time.
Don't look at me.
I absolutely give Jaxson Dart
You do?
a shot in this football game. I do. I wouldn't have 3 weeks ago. But since these last 3 weeks, this is a completely different Giants football team. I know they had that bad loss against the Saints, but they were leading that game with about a minute and a half before halftime. They go 5 straight turnovers. They lose by 2 scores. That can't happen. But their 2 wins have been very impressive. They play against Jim Harbaugh, Jesse Minter, and that Chargers defense, and Jaxson Dart didn't flinch. He didn't have great numbers. I'll give you that. He didn't put up a lot of numbers, but what he did was he did what was necessary to win that game. He protected the football. He made the plays when he needed to, both with his arm and with his legs, and he did enough at the end of that game to go get the win in his first start. And he fed off the crowd. I get it was a home game, so you have to take that into account. But what he did last week against the Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champs, a division rival on a short week, they dominated that football game. They didn't just win, they dominated that game. And I said they could. I said they could have a shot in this game, but a couple things needed to happen. The first was they needed to be flawless in all 3 phases. They were damn near. For what they have on that roster, talent-wise, and being at a disadvantage against the Eagles, they were damn near flawless in all 3 phases. The other thing that he needed to do was be perfect with his decision-making. He couldn't have any turnovers in that game like he did against the Saints.
Yeah.
When you have an offense like the Eagles that are struggling, you can't give them extra possessions. You can't give them extra opportunities. Protecting the football, no turnovers, that leads to a win. But the third thing he did, and what makes me feel confident about this game, is I wanted to see how he handled his preparation mentally on a short week. Because that's tough. Going into your third start, you don't have the normal week that you have with on-the-field practice and all of that. It's a quick turnaround. You got to treat the meetings and the walkthroughs like on-field practices. And my thing was, how are they going to start in this game? 2 touchdown drives to start the game. They get a 13-3 lead, and then they never look back. They came back and forth a little bit, but they dominated the rest of that game. With all that being said, though, and I will give you this is by far going to be his toughest challenge yet. This is going to be the toughest defense that he's going to face this season. That defense right now under Vance Joseph and what they're doing, I would hate to be Jaxson Dart this week. That is a tough defense because they don't have any weaknesses. They're great in total defense and scoring defense, but they also can stop the run and they can get after the pass rush, and they don't give up big plays in their secondary. They are legit. And the problem is a lot of different guys can do it. You can't go out there and say, hey, I'm going to focus on Bonito this game because they have 12 different players already this season that have a sack. You can't just double team Bonito or focus on different guys that are rushing the passer. You're going to get a bunch of one-on-ones, and that offensive line for the Giants are going to have to win those one-on-ones because Joseph will put you in terrible situations. He will. And it's so tough as a quarterback going against this type of defense because what you see pre-snap is 1,000% going to be different post-snap. You can't just go up there and say, all right, I'm sending the protection here. I know I'm hot over here. I got it figured out. Because when that ball snaps, you think the pressure's coming this way. They'll bring it this way, and then you're looking right, and you take some of those big hits. So you've got to be great this week. What I think they are going to do, and it's going to help them in this game, if Brian Daboll comes out and calls a good game, I'm going to expect a lot of quick game. When they do want to take shots down the field, they got to go max protection, meaning get 12 personnel, 2 tight ends on the field, keep 7 or 8 men in protection, take your shots on the outside. They also need to be good at running the football with Cam Scatterboot because once you run the football, you can go play action, and you know what play action does to a pass rush. It slows it down because they first got to read their run keys, buys you a little bit of time. But with all that being said, I give them a shot, but I still think Denver gets the win. But I don't think the Giants are getting enough credit right now. I have Denver still winning 27-20 at home, but I think it's going to be a lot closer.
You don't give them no shot.
Huh?
If you give them a shot, you got to pick them to win the game.
I'm giving them a shot, but I'm not saying they're going to win. The question is not who's going to win this game. It's do they have a shot to win this game. And Rob, Tyler, if I'm taking my money from today's episode, putting it on underdog, I'm taking the Broncos. But I still give them a shot to win this game.
I say, well, the first thing he needed to happen against the Eagles was Jalen Carter to say, I ain't playing, my heel hurt. The second thing he needed was Quinyon Mitchell to get hurt with a hamstring. He could throw them little bullshit passes that he was throwing up, and they was getting caught. But that's a whole nother story. I ain't, who cares
I don't
about
think you recovered from Richie calling Jaxson Dart a superstar, right?
Yeah, I still haven't seen this, Skip.
What?
I don't see no superstar involved in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? You call it what you want, right? You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want. But who cares about the Eagles? You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in Denver. First of all, his fucking throat gonna be dry as shit. His lips gonna be chapped in a motherfucker. I'm telling you, that altitude is real. We got that on our side. You know what I'm saying? He gonna see what that's like playing in that altitude. Now, secondly, it's the anniversary of Super Bowl 50. So the guy's gonna be in town. The ring's gonna be out. that winning aura gonna be in the air. You know what I'm saying? We giving out chains and shit. Skip, it's gonna be a fucking party. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real live party.
Aqib Talib.
I'm telling you, we gonna be in the building. We putting DT in the RIP, my dog. We putting him in the rafters, man. It's gonna be fucking energy.
What if Bo Nix's throat gets dry?
Nah, Bo used to that shit. He lived there, man. He working it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen, it's gonna be great energy in the air. Broncos is gonna win the game, and they already talking about him running around. That's what he do. He a running back playing quarterback. They already talking about a rush plan. So this is a real disciplined D-line with some real vets on there and some real goons on the edges.
Yeah, they do.
So they're going to have a real disciplined rush plan.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to stop all that quarterback running. You want to throw quick game, you're going to throw that shit straight to Pat or straight to Moss. It's going to be a lot of press man.
Yep.
So that's going to deter that quick game. And we'll see how it go just throwing up balls. Because as much as Moss get, he get a lot of flack because he get balls caught on him. But one thing he do, he always looking back for that ball on them deep balls. That's what I will give him. And that turns into interceptions. You know what I'm saying?
You just made a 38-7 case, right?
No, I don't think it'd be 38-7. It'd be because the offense is still finding themselves. The offense is still trying to find. I don't know if they dropped 38, but they averaged 21, right? And if you score 21 in this game, that'll be just fine because the defense don't give up more than 15. And this game, we'll probably give up like 10. So I'm thinking like 24 to 10.
You're going to give Jaxson Dart 10 against your defense?
Man, Skip, listen, I'm going to be live. I'm going to send you videos all game. Look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll be 24 to 10 type of game. The Broncos like a young running quarterback coming to town. This is exactly what Vance Joseph like to do, man. He like a young, you think you finna wreck the game running? Okay, we'll see. And we'll see who wins that mind game, Vance Joseph or Jaxson Dart.
So you got 4 Micahs over there, right, on defense?
We got 2 of them.
You do.
We got 1.5.
Yeah.
You got
1.5. Nick is a Micah, and Coop is a half of Micah for sure.
You got the altitude. It seems like they have, like, Dart has that locker room.
Yeah.
Right, and it's
Bo got his locker room.
Yeah, but this is different. Like, it seems like it's a different team. It's like once he got this job, it seemed like these vets is like, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here
Same
for
with Bo.
him. You know what I mean? So it's like it's you have a guy who has so much swagger, so much confidence just in his style that these guys seem like they're believing in him. It's like he is the guy that's going to take us over the hump. We're going to protect him at all costs. We believe we're going to fight, every inch for him. And it seems like that's what the Giants have. And this Dart thing is real. Like it seems like something's going on, and it's hard to put it in numbers, right? They are, holding people to 13-10. He has the it factor. He has a star quality about him. Gets in the end zone, cheers, dance, and you guys are bringing the perfect atmosphere for his ego. You're coming with the Super Bowl stuff. You're coming with the drinks, the chains, this. And a star always perform in with a platform.
Right, like Cam did against us,
I think he's about to come in there, man, and just shine. I think they're going to win.
Just like Cam did.
I think they're going to win. Listen.
Okay.
Just like Cam did against us, right?
Listen, I know the Broncos somewhere over there doing their thing, shutting people down. Me, personally, I haven't watched it. Okay? It's not my type of football, right? I like my paint drying fast. I don't like it drying slow, right? Right? And it looks like they drying slow. But for some reason, I just feel this is going to be one of those games where he's going to force everybody to move a little faster than they want to. And I just think it's going to be one of those 24-20 games.
Ooh, for the Giants.
Wow. Okay.
Skip, what do you got?
Great points you just made, as opposed to your Micah points about Shaq. And I give you what you just said. That was smart. That was deep. That was you stunned me with your insight into that. But I can't go upset. I'll just go. They're going to take you to the wire because this kid is afraid of nobody, no place, no how. He is a fearless fighter, and he will rise to this occasion with you in the house. He'll look over and see you and say, watch this. If you're on the sideline, he might just run over and point at you after.
Point at me, I might be on the news.
Yeah? You think?
No,
might not be at work on Monday.
I'm gonna be loaded too, Skip. He come point at me. Hey, boy, might not pushing.
We're gonna call. Aqib needs some help.
Yeah, just control yourself.
Nah, I'm just bullshitting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the box chilling.
All right. But to your point about your defense, because of the Micah discussion we just had, I looked up this morning hits on the quarterback. Who are the leaders, the individual leaders? And I go, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the National Football League are all Broncos on hits on the quarterback.
Yes.
The first 4 leaders are Denver Broncos. I've never seen anything like that. So you're on a historic pace of hitting, pressuring, sacking the quarterback. So that's what Jaxson Dart will be up against. But he does have the legs that could be a little bit of a rush beater, where at least he can buy a little bit of time, and they'll call some plays, they'll call some quarterback draws to try to keep them a little more honest in their lanes and their rushes. And I just think he will hang in there. He and Scatterboo will just scratch and claw you to death all game long. I don't love your offense. Every time I watch it, I'm like, and what else? You're 20th in offense, and I like Bo Nix, but I don't love him. And
Right.
I love Sean, but he's not the quarterback. He's got kind of the coach on the field, his guy. It's almost like his puppet is Bo, but it's not good enough yet to make you championship caliber. Where I say, God, you guys are a force. You're a force on defense, and maybe that can carry you. But I look at your 2 home games. You beat the Titans 20-12. Okay, you could do better than that. You got Jake Browning at his worst, and you won 28-3. So I give you that. Okay, that was pretty impressive. And you've had some road wins, but you lost at Indy, and it was a little fluky at the end. I give you that, but you lost to a team that's the surprise team of the league this year. So, look, Scatterboo averages 56 rush yards a game, and it feels like it's 120 because I can remember every single yard he made because it's so impressive. He's just running through brick walls, and he's just scrounging for yards, fighting for yards, and he gets 3 yards, and it felt like he got 12 on that play.
Right.
So I just think I don't love what happened at New Orleans. That's why I can't go where Gil went with the upset here. But I do think it's going to be 20-17 on a late Broncos field goal. That's what it's going to be.
But that's funny. You say you don't like the Broncos offense, but the Broncos and the Giants are damn near dead ass even. But you love the Giants offense. You love Scatterboo, but the Broncos probably rank higher than them in running the ball.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying?
This is all new with Jaxson Dart.
Yeah.
But if it's new, the game Russell played, he fucking lit it up. You know what I'm saying? So the offense should be higher. No, I'm just saying the offensive statistics should be higher because he threw for 400 and all these touchdowns, but they still right there with the Broncos. So you don't love this one, but you love this one, but they middle of the pack. I don't know.
Well, week 1, they scored.
It's funny. It's fishy.
They scored 3, so that kind of counts against them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think they scored 6 against Kansas City too.
Yeah.
But
Russell broke it down.
That's where
Russell got it up too, though. He threw for 400.
That's where Gil's prediction comes into play, though. If they want to win this game, they have to keep it close and keep it a low-scoring game at least until maybe midway through the third quarter, and then try to separate themselves. But if they get down early, then I'm out on it. I don't think they have a chance.
I wanted to be the only one pick the Broncos. I wanted it to be Giants. Let me get the Broncos. He talked down on the Broncos, but he picking the Broncos. He talked down on the Broncos, but he picking the Broncos.
I've never seen the Broncos.
You ain't ever seen them. You just see Dart.
Hey,
like, damn, y'all go ride with them.
I'm just saying
ride with them boys then.
You got a party going on with a dancing quarterback. Trust me.
That's what Gil's
with a dancing quarterback, I need to get in there to dance.
Just like Cam, right? Just like Cam did against us, right? Yeah. Just like Cam did against us, right?
But y'all wasn't celebrating it. Y'all didn't have the atmosphere.
Aqib, you know who's riding with the Giants? The chat.
Woo!
All right with the Giants. Good.
The chat.
Usually I check
Good.
in New York, so I had to.
It's probably rigged by Rob. He probably
Rob's
over there. He's spam voting over there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just be
Rob back there spamming the shit out the votes. We know what's going on in the
I'm gonna
chat.
be honest. You know, the chat is more New York Knicks and New York Giants.
Yeah,
so I had to feed to them a little bit.
You feel that, yeah.
You know, they're telling me why am I talking? So I just gotta say Knicks and Giants. I'm like,
You feel me?
good take, Gil.
They fucking with you now. I feel that.
Good take, Gil. Like, yeah, there we go.
Keith, will you give me 7 for whatever you're drinking over there? 7. That's the spread. I'll take 7. I'll take Giants plus 7.
What's the spread? What's the real spread?
7.5.
That's it. 7.
7?
Yeah.
7.5.
Oh, wow. I don't really like 7. No, I'll give you 7. Yeah, shit, we're going to whoop their ass, man. Fuck that. We're going to whoop their ass. 24-10.
24 to 10.
24 to 10.
Oh, then you should give me.
I'll give you 7. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
All right, good.
All right. Well, we got to give some love to our sponsor because we love them. Okay, so we have got SeatGeek today.